Welcome to another Project ODST video. And guys, it is finally time. I think you all know what this box is. I'm doing it outside because I just don't have the space inside to get this thing open properly. So yeah, it's currently like 90 degrees out here, but I don't care. I'm going to get this thing open. I'm going to have to do it with one hand holding the camera, but we'll get this done. Finally, the last, well, I don't want to say the last stages of the project can begin, because this is there's still a lot that's going to have to be done, like a lot. But I will have all of the main, like, bulk of what I need. I'll have to get some supplies for this, but we're getting there. It took a while for this to ship. What is going on here? Like cutting through the, there we go. Because the guy I bought this from, he ran out of plastic, and his normal, like, shipping person wasn't able to get it to him. So it got delayed a whole bunch. But here it is now. Let me put the top back on my knife, because I think I can just rip this the rest of the way open. Welcome home. I don't think that's quite right. Okay. So here is, I gotta cover up the top because my address is on there, and some of my viewers like to steal that. Okay, so that's all of what is inside. Plus, I bought some sniper shoulder plates. Okay, so we got a lot in here. First of all, we have some EVA foam. Oh, I think this is for forming the shoulders, the shoulder straps. Okay, I'm probably gonna need both hands for this. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. There's something small in here. Oh, this is the this is like stuff for the straps. This is how I'm gonna loop some of the straps on. The packing is done pretty well. Let's see, what is this? Is this a arm? Oh, is this both pieces for an arm? Okay, it is. I guess, do I have to Dremel this section out? Because it's gonna fit like this. So I guess I have to measure and cut there, but this is gonna go together something like that, I think. There's a whole instruction book that I'm gonna have to look at. Oh, these are the toe caps, I think. Yep. So this is gonna fit over my boots. Yeah, they fit pretty well. So there's two of those. And then what do we have here? Oh, this is the sniper plate. Oh my word, it's huge. Oh my gosh. What? I guess it goes down. So this is gonna, oh my gosh. I didn't expect it to be that big for some reason. That was an add-on. The standard kit does not come with the sniper plate, but I wanted to do the sniper plate since my sig-fig has the security shoulder on the one side. The sniper plate is kind of the closest thing, the closest ODST equivalent. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, I think this is part of the belt. Yeah, I think this is like basically the butt plate and a piece of the belt. I'm gonna have to reinforce all of this, but it doesn't feel too bad. Like, it's a little, you can flex the plastic a little, but that's fine. So, shoulder. That's a part of the shoulder anyway. It does look like, again, I'm gonna have to cut some here to make it fit better. But where's the other part of the sniper plate? Basically, I'm gonna mount these onto the shoulders. That's how that goes. Wait, where did I put? Oh, it's over there. Yeah. Yeah. Here's the other part of the shoulder. Yeah, definitely gonna have to cut a bunch. This project is so big. Like I'm a little bit wondering what I've gotten myself into here. All right, here is the other arm guard. Again, lots of cutting. I have no clue how I'm gonna get this all done properly, but you know, sometimes you just gotta jump for it. What is this? Is this? This looks like shoulder? I'm not 100% sure what piece that is, but we have two of them. So I guess it could be the shoulder. I don't know. We'll keep on going. I think this is, wait, what is it? Oh, this is, oh, wait a minute. This is a knee. This is a shoulder. Oh, okay. Yeah, this will be attached to this, like so. Yeah, so that's how the sniper plate's gonna turn out, I think. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot more sense. I didn't think that this had, like, it didn't make sense to do it like that. But yeah, this is a knee plate, I believe. So which means this is probably also part of the leg armor. Wow, that is big. I don't know what I was expecting, but this is big. Here's some more parts of the belt. I think this is like side belt pieces. Here's another shoulder. Very nice. What's this? Is this a thigh plate? Oh, this is a piece of the lower leg. Yeah. We got lower leg pieces, I believe. Here is the mirrored set. Again, it's not super hard. Like I said, I'm definitely gonna have to reinforce this, but it's not bad. Like, it doesn't feel like it's gonna shatter on me. What do we have? Oh, here's some more. Here's some more leg. This is like the front section. There's the other one. I guess the other stuff is gonna hook to it somehow. Oh, here's the thigh plates. So this, I think, is going to be mounted on the side. Well, wait, probably goes more up the front. Yeah, like that. I'm going to have to cut spots for the straps. Oh, here's the back, like, collar section. So it'll fit like this. Oh, there's another collar section. So this is, I guess this is the front. So it fit like this. My pile of parts is getting rather, there it is. Oh, yes! Of course, the iconic chest piece. Am I holding it the right way? This way. Like this. Okay. Very nice, very nice. Oh, and here's the lower back plate. Oh, it looks like he had a problem while he was making it. There was like a bit of a crack, and then he fixed it. As long as he fully fixed it, I don't care. I'm going to be painting over everything anyway. So yeah, this is going to be like on my back. There's a bunch of strips of stuff. I don't know what all I'm going to need to use this for, but I need to make sure I don't drop it down the cracks on my porch. Oh, I think this is the side of the waist armor. It's like a spearhead. Oh, there's 4 of them. I think these are part of the legs, the lower legs. Alrighty, we're getting to the bottom here. I think this is again waist stuff. Maybe this is like the groin plate, I think. Gotta make sure that the groin plate is there, you know, that's very important. No idea where that's gonna go. But there is 2 of them, so I'm assuming on the waist. Here is the other thigh plate. Alright, is that it? Did we get it all? I think that's it. Oh my goodness, that is a lot of stuff. And I have to also get stuff for the undersuit. I have to get some stuff for the straps and all of that. So this kit is just the armor sections, and there's a lot of it. Oh my word. Whew, it's kind of overwhelming because, again, I have no previous experience really in the cosplay realm at all. So I'm all just kind of flying by the seat of my pants. So it'll be interesting for sure. There's a lot to do here, starting with reinforcing everything. But I don't know. I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to the day when I can finally get all this on and walk around as an ODST, because that is going to be something else. Also, this fly thinks that this is home, and it's not. Yeah, that's a lot. I also have some updates to the helmet that we'll talk about in a minute, but I just wanted to make sure that I showed off the full scope of what's going on here. Like, this is so much. So much. Also, this is by far the biggest piece. Whew. Wow, I have my work cut out for me here. Also, in case you were wondering, yeah, the armor got delayed, but Sean Bradley, he's the guy who makes this armor. He was super easy to deal with. He kept me updated on like how the plastic was coming along in the shipment, and then he shipped it, and like within a day and a half or something crazy like that, all of this showed up. So highly recommend, if you're looking for some armor and don't mind doing some work, go check out his Etsy store. I'll put a link in the description. Because yeah, I mean, look at all this. There's no way I could have made this all myself. If I had done EVA foam, sure, maybe, but I would have taken so long, and I'm already in over my head here. So this is going to be a huge help. All right, so now let's take a look at the progress on the helmet. A ton hasn't changed since the last time we looked at the helmet. I have improved the weathering. I did a whole nother coat, which was kind of difficult because I've never weathered something this large. You know, I've done Mega Construx figures before, and even Gundams, and you know, for something smaller, you can mostly, especially Mega Construx, you can just kind of slather on the weathering stuff and then wipe off the excess and you're good to go. With Gundams, it's a little bit more complicated, where you have to kind of sponge the edges, because that's what you have to think about, is like, where are the edges on this thing that would get most damaged? And so I've done that with some Gundams. This guy back here, Curios, he is not one of them. I don't have any of the really weathered ones. I mean, this guy kind of, but you can't really see it. But yeah, basically that's what I had to do, was I had to think about what was going to get the most weathered. So on the side here in particular, you can see like these hard edges. Those would 100%, the paint would get scratched on there. Dirt would collect there, that kind of thing. So I had to think about that, not just slather it on. And it's coming out pretty good for the most part, I would say. I'll put some closer up footage so you can really see. The only part I wasn't super happy with was how you can kind of still see the stroke marks in the middle section. I'm gonna have to sponge that a little bit more. It's not gonna go away completely, but it will be improved a little bit. And there's still some spots that I need to do, like down here, I still needed to do some work. And then on the little gray patches back here. And then I need to do a top coat, but I have to remove the visor for that, because if I top coat it with the visor is gonna get all cloudy. We don't want that. But the reason I haven't yet is because I wanted to show this off all put together, because I have installed the padding inside, finally, which means I can wear it and it won't bobble around too much. So what I did was I got some pieces of Velcro, some like heavy duty Velcro. I hot glued the Velcro to the pads, and then right now I just have the other side stuck in there by the sticky side. It sticks in there pretty well, although they do want to come loose a little bit as I'm pulling the pads in and out, so I may eventually glue them in there permanently. I just wanted to make sure that the layout of the pads was good. But, you know, I was thinking about it, I could have glued these straight in. Like, the problem with that, though, is if I'm out and I'm wearing this in the heat and I get all sweaty, these pads are going to get gross, and I want to be able to take them out and clean them, or even replace them if need be. So, kind of a modular setup here. I can just kind of stick it in like so, and then we are good to go. And now I can put it on, and it doesn't want to just fall right off, which is what happened before. Like, it would rock around and all kinds of weirdness. Obviously, it still looks a little odd because I don't have the rest of the armor. I do look a bit like a Funko Pop or something. But I gotta say, it's a really big motivator to be able to just put this thing on and like feel what it kind of is gonna feel like when I have the whole suit. I'm not 100% done with the fitting. These screws are a little too long. I have to trim them down. But I also want to utilize some of that length to put a chin strap in so I can buckle it on. That's going to be super helpful if I'm running, especially when playing airsoft. And I may try like running a race in this. I'm not sure yet. It's one of the things on the list. But I want to be able to clip it on so it doesn't want to bounce off. So that'll be added. I have to patch up this little, well, you can't see it because of the padding. There's like a little gap here that I need to patch up before I can use it for airsoft. And then I think the pads themselves, I'm gonna put some cloth on it because, you know, this rubbing up against your face is kind of abrasive. It looks like it would be nice because, you know, it's just foam, but it's actually not, especially when you're pulling it on and off the helmet and it's kind of tight. It gets a little rough. And I think the only other thing I did was in here, the edge of the visor, you probably can't see it all that well, but the edge of the visor where it sticks inside was really pointy, and it kept jabbing into my ear in the most painful way possible. So I had to Dremel that down so that I could, you know, actually wear it without it being super, super painful. But yeah, this feels so cool. Like, legitimately, this feels so cool. And also, yes, in case you were wondering, there is 4 of these back here. No, I'm not keeping all of them, and no, I'm not scalping them. But I'll explain more about that later. Because we are getting very, very close to 7,000 subscribers. Which, by the time this video comes out, we might already be there. I'm not sure when it'll be released. But that video will explain some more. So keep your eyes out for that. So yeah, that kind of sums up where the project is at the moment. I need to get some supplies to reinforce the armor itself before I can start the real work on that. That's a little expensive because I have to get a respirator mask for that because it's very toxic stuff and I need to, you know, stay alive while I'm making this armor. So I'm just waiting on the funds to do that, and then we'll be able to kind of kick into the next phase, which is going to be the most difficult, and I have no idea how it's going to end up, but, you know, I went into this project knowing I had no clue what I was doing, so I'm excited for it. A little nervous because, you know, again, it's really beyond my skill level, but hey, we got the helmet this far, and it's looking great, so we're just going to keep rolling. So Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Whoa. You know, one of these days I'll probably keep in this end bit in a stuffy room without the fan running when it's like 80 degrees outside. That is a bit warm. We might need a cooling unit eventually. Just maybe, if I can afford one.